The Ducks really sticked it to the Wild, or should I say high-sticked, with how many high-sticking penalties they took in this one. 6 of the Wild's 7 power plays came from high sticks. The Sticks had a mind of their own in this one, apparently.
Yeah, I get the butterflies when I come here. Having a lot of family here, it's awesome.
But honestly, thank goodness, because the first period, the Ducks' best chances came while on the PK. McTavish took 3 penalties last game, and then followed it up with 6 more penalty minutes in this one. 1 minor for high sticking, and then apparently he didn't learn his lesson, took another, and this one drew blood. You could tell Q was pissed. Mason got bumped down to the 4th line, while Strome took his spot. Back-to-back games where he's either been benched or demoted. Rough stretch for Mason, but honestly, rough stretch for the whole team. Mrázek was very good in this one and made some huge saves to keep it 0-0 heading into the second. That lasted all of 1 minute as the Wild scored right away. Trouba can't get a stick on the pass, Strome gets beat, just a great pass and finish. Then the Ducks took a too many men penalty, and Q looked like he wanted to murder the ref, because yeah, that was close. The PK wasn't as threatening offensively this time, as the Wild hit a post and Mrázek kept making big saves. The kill actually seemed to wake up the Ducks a bit though. They got some great chances, started pushing more, and Ross even fell on top of the goalie after a little shove. But the Wild were laughing at us. Q even got so desperate for offense in the third that he threw Vatrano, Strome, and Terry back together for a bit. He really put the lines in a blender for the whole period.
So I think that was a big factor in tonight's game, that there was no continuity in the lineup.
I was thinking, man, the Ducks could really use another penalty kill to get the offense going. And what do you know? Nesterenko took another double minor for high sticking too. Ducks kill it off. Not many chances either way. Then the Ducks finally got back-to-back power plays. Can we trade those for penalty kills instead? Kidding. But not really. They got a few decent looks, but their best chances all night were still shorthanded. And of course, the Ducks took 1 more penalty. Unfortunately, it was Karlsson this time, which meant goodbye to any last-second offense. Ross almost took the fall for it. Shame we couldn't get that lucky. McTavish rang one off the post late, which would have been hilarious if it was Mason who finally broke through. Instead, the Wild buried the empty netter and the Ducks lost 2-0. First time the Ducks have been shut out all season. 3 straight losses, and each one has gotten more frustrating. Mrázek was the only reason this game didn't get out of hand. This was his best game of the season, and of course he loses it. Funny how that works. His non-Ducks roller coaster mask is doing wonders. Really clears his mind of bad thoughts, I'm thinking. Somehow he still got stuck with the post-game interview because it was basically just him and the PK who showed up.
It's a learning process. Every game is different. Every day is different. Every game is different. Every practice you learn something. We're going to learn from it and move on.
7 for 7 on the kill is impressive, but I was shocked to see our PK is still ranked 24th in the league. Maybe it's not that great after all. Better than last year though, and at least it's fun to watch. It kind of seems like the Avs cracked the code on the Ducks, and now other teams are following suit. Teams are figuring out the Ducks' speed is their bread and butter, so other teams have been doing everything to block rush lanes and pressure us before we can build up speed through the neutral zone. That leads to turnovers, or I guess really back to our turnover-prone ways, because puck control was an issue last year, and we're still not a team that can hold on to the puck consistently. That speed is what led to the Ducks getting so many power play opportunities early on, and it's been a struggle to get them now. Q will have to make adjustments because otherwise it looks like we are a one-dimensional team. Even with these losses though, the Ducks were still technically first in the Pacific. Well, until the Kings moved 1 point ahead, but with 1 more game played. Let's take it back tomorrow versus Utah as the Ducks kick off a 6-game homestand, hoping for some home cooking. Hopefully we get some bodies back soon because the constant lineup chaos isn't helping. Granlund looks like he re-injured himself after 1 game back, and Poehling is still out. Thank you to our members. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Blasphemy in this state. You can't say that.
The Coach Gordon Bombay jacket to the player in the room who shines among his teammates. And I was actually thinking of wearing it for this hit until I found out that they have not been washing it yet.
Don't you have any hand sanitizer?
A lot of hand sanitizer.